Revelation 16 and 15. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rukakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to you brothers that are laboring and pushing this word in truth and sincerity and with charity. I'm the brother Abraham from the camp here in GMS Chicago, comes to do another quick lesson through the Holy Spirit, Lord willing it be edifying. And this video is going to be on Yahweh Shai coming as a thief, and blessed are those that watch. Okay. Biblical prophecy is being fulfilled each and every single day. We're living in prophetic times, beautiful times. Okay. And knowing all these things, being aware of all these things, it's important that we must gird up the loins of our mind, as the scriptures say. So pretty much being mentally ready. Salakia. Being mentally ready, because the day is near, man. The time is close that Yahweh Shai is coming back. Yahweh Shai is literally almost here, man. This has been prophesied since the beginning, and we've never been so close to that day. And each day that passes by, it's just one day closer and one day less. Okay, and you know, the world is on fire. The world is in chaos. Okay, economic catastrophes, worldwide violence, murder, killings, shootings, natural disasters. Okay, war, pestilences, plagues. You know, all of these things happening at a rate that's unheard of. And it's because the time is now, man. The time is now. America had reached its peak. Alright, it reached its highest point. And you know, they had their time. They had their season. And the signs that we see of this place falling is you know, token signs that we're at this kingdom's end. Okay, and you know, only really his elect are going to be watching. Okay, watching. Okay, because they know that Yahweh Shai is gonna come as a thief. So to the world, he's gonna come as a thief, but not to us, because we are the children of the light. Okay, and as is our job, is to be watchmen. Okay, to be watchmen. Now, what does that mean? All right, Second Ezra, the 9th chapter, says to measure thou the time diligently in itself, when thou seest the times or the signs pass, thou shalt very well know that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made, that we're going to see uproars in the people. Okay, earthquakes in diverse places. All right, wars. Okay, uproars of the people, which are the things that we're seeing worldwide, man. You know, time and time again. So we know that what we're close is the time that the Most High will begin to visit the world which He made. So we need to be right on the good side of the Lord. What are you doing to be on the good side of the Lord? Okay, so that we won't be judged with the world. Because I don't want to be judged with the world, and anybody in their right mind wouldn't want that either. Okay, but as the scriptures say in Isaiah, their eyes have been shut, made fat, that they cannot see, all right, and ears that they cannot hear, all right, because the Most High doesn't want everybody to be saved, right? It says lest they be converted. Okay, so let's go ahead see what that word watch says. Okay, it says give strict attention to, be cautious, active. All right, take heed lest through remission and indolence some destructive calamity suddenly overtake one. All right, let's see what indolence means. It says avoidance of activity or exertion, laziness. So if you're avoiding doing this work, putting it off, being lazy, okay, being idle, all right, which that's the spirit of the world and of the false prophets, the seasonal prophets, the ones that always only come out when it's nice, all right, or when whenever they just feel like it, all right, and then the rest of their days and time, they're out being idle, being lazy, all right, avoiding the work, avoiding the activity, all right, because this is what's going to be profitable for salvation, all right, which that's what we should want. That's what the elect want, right? To have been roused from sleep, to be awake, all right. Employ the most punctilious care in a thing, okay, showing great attention to detail or correct behavior, all right. So we should be showing great attention to detail in these scriptures, in this truth, all right. Doing the best that we can each and every single day, okay, because we know we're not perfect yet, right? That's not till Yahweh Shai comes back, all right, and our bodies change, all right, but the intent should be there, okay, the strive for perfection should be there, okay, and we can't be found naked, all right, or without the covering of the Lord, all right, and the covering of the Lord is being in this truth, okay, being in this truth. This is Matthew 24 and 42. Watch, therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh. All right, so what is, as the definitions went into, we got to pay attention, all right? We got to pay attention, not be idle, not be lazy. Imagine in the ancient world, in those days, obviously it's different times as today, There would be a village. There would be big walls surrounding that village, and then you will have watchmen on guard, all right, overlooking uh the area, the surroundings from the watchtower. Imagine if that watchman was idle, being lazy, not paying attention to detail, and then all of a sudden you got men sneaking in from the back. Okay. As you see in the movies or in the TV shows, they sneak in, get past the guards, then they kill the guards, then they infiltrate the town or village. All right. That's not what that's not the spirit we should be in. All right, we got to be alert. Okay, we got to be alert. All right, and ready for whatever. Okay. All right, it says who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Alright, verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods. And if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, right, going back to those definitions, being idle, being lazy, avoiding all of this, it says, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and drink with the drunken. The Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he is not aware of, and shall cut him asunder, and appoint him his portion with the hypocrites. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. And this is how the whole world is going to be caught up, okay? Because they're bullshitting, they're not paying attention, they're not watching, right? Because it's not in the spirit for them to do it, all right? I should have actually started up in 36. I'm gonna go ahead and read it. It says, but of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days were before the flood, they were eating and drinking and marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. Alright, so just as in the days of Noah, so as it is at this time. The people are doing the exact same things they were doing and in the times of Noah. People were scoffing Noah, making fun of Noah because he was building an ark, because he said that the Lord will make it rain water, which in that time no water has ever rained. It was just the dew that came upon the grass. Okay, so Noah to the world seemed insane, seemed crazy. All right, which what we're looked at as conspiracy theorists. Okay, crazy as well. All right, insane, strange, odd, weird. Okay, but what? When the flood came, then everybody wanted to get in that ark, but it was too late, and it's gonna be the same thing in this time. It says, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Okay, so it's gonna be the same thing that's gonna happen this time, only it's not gonna rain water, and the earth is not gonna be overflowed with water as before. All right, it's gonna rain nuclear missile, nuclear fire. All right, The world that's now is reserved unto fire against the ungodly, against ungodly men, against this ungodly world, against Esau. Okay, this is 1 Thessalonians 5:1. But of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Alright? So, us in this truth, right, that have their garments, right, and are not naked, right, but are in the truth and have the covering of the Lord, we don't need to tell you that the Lord is coming as a thief in the night. You already know that, right? But the scriptures say, we'll exhort one another daily. Okay? It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. What? There's already destruction going on, and what everybody's in the media, Joe Biden, don't worry, it's okay, nothing's gonna happen. All right, we don't want war. They want war, man. They're provoking China just like they provoke Russia to do something. Okay, because here it is, before Russia invaded Ukraine. All right, Russia kept saying to NATO and to the US, y'all better stop expanding east. Okay, and then here it is. Next thing you know, America's like, we're pushing for Ukraine to join NATO. All right, and then here it is, America having military equipment, arsenal, warfare, missiles, right at their border. All right, because they're provoking Russia to do something to give the U.S. an excuse to enter a war, just like as they did with 9/11. Right? George Bush kept saying they have weapons of mass destruction. We need to go in and stop them and their evil plan. And then what? That ended up to be not true. They just wanted to take over their land and their resources. Because Esau Edom is a damn devil. Alright? Read Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. Alright, now what? That didn't work with Russia, so now what? They're provoking China now. Right? Here it is. Supposedly, from what I saw in the news, alright, no U.S. official like Nancy Pelosi has gone to Taiwan in like, don't quote me on this, but it's been around, man, I don't know how many years, but it's been a while, man. It's been a long while. Now all of a sudden, we're going to Taiwan to support them in their democracy, right? And then China, y'all better not come over here. Y'all better not come into Taiwan. We'll shoot down your plane. Alright, and they pretty much humiliated China. China's angry. Now they're doing military drills in Taiwan territory. Okay? So China and Taiwan is similar to the Ukraine and Russia, because China still considers Taiwan a part of China. Alright, and it's pretty much true. Like, technically they are still part of China. But But anyway, what we do know for sure via biblical prophecy, there's going to be a World War III. All right, all these nations, all these big nations are going to be a part of it. All right, and the ultimate destination of America is to be destroyed. Okay, let's go back to the Revelations 16, and we'll come down to verse 19. It says, "And the great city was divided into 3 parts, and the cities of the nations fell, and great Babylon came in remembrance before God, to give unto her the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath." All right, and the remembrance of the sins of Babylon came before the Most High. All right, Revelations 18. God has remembered her iniquities. All right, 2nd Ezra 15. Her sins have reached unto heaven. All right, because this world is what over polluted with wickedness, exceedingly polluted. All right. So now what? The cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath is his nuclear fire. Okay. It says, and every island fled away, and the mountains were not found, and there fell upon men a great hail out of heaven, every stone about the weight of a talent. And a talent of silver is 100 pounds, talent of gold 200 pounds. That talent and hail is these missiles, man. Okay. It says that men blasphemed God because of the plague of the hail, for the plague thereof was exceeding great. Okay, so the plagues that are going to be sent upon the earth, all right, are these nuclear missiles. All right, Ezra described them as an arrow. Right, he described the missiles as an arrow that once they begin shot to the ends of the world meaning one end of the world to the other end of the world. All right, not no literal arrow can do that. All right, but what can do that is an intercontinental ballistic missile from one continent to another continent. All right. Okay, but yeah, I've been talking long enough. I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. Lord willing, this video was edifying, and as always, all honor, glory, and praises goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Until next time, Shalom.